Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday evening to you all. Good to see ya. What is going on? The Mike Arnold Day in Wildfire. Ooh, trying to build Callie standard. I haven't really tried Callie yet. I haven't played Callie at all, actually, but I want to. I definitely want to. Gaming Viking, Chris Bowerstein, Turd with Aussies, Flying Bananazor, MTG Baker, good to see ya. How you doing, Baker? Elia, Alas Babylon, Manomar, Song of Dominia. It is a fine Tuesday. I'm excited. We have a sweet standard deck, and it's also Team Modern Super League night, so this stream right into Super League stream, so standard and modern, tons of sweetness tonight. Hey, how's it going, Verima? How are you? What's up, Zanfest? Big scoops here for you. Hey, MTG Goldfish, my first time catching the stream. I'm a huge fan. Thanks for all that entertainment you provide. Well, welcome, Paul Patrick. Glad to have you at the stream. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this deck. What's up, Cafe Lattice? How are you this evening? Yeah, this deck looks sweet. This deck has a ton of new cards. Someone was asking if it was rotation proof. The answer is not quite. The core of the deck does survive rotation. Trickster rotates, Syncopate and Essence Scatter, but those are pretty replaceable. And then Sideboard Vivian. So there are a few pieces that rotate, but really the core of the deck is going to survive rotation. Are you playing Team Modern Super League tonight? Yeah, so the plan for tonight is, Kenobi is here this week. We have the full brew crew for this episode, and we're going to need them because we got to play Bash Bros, which, oh man. Brad Nelson, BBD, so many. Corey, their team is stacked. They're so good, so it's going to be interesting. And I have to play, you might remember a while ago we played the Free Spell Teamer deck. I think it was actually before last Modern Super League night, and it was sweet. And I was like, all right, I'm going to play Free Spell Teamer, and I got matched up against the Chalice of the Void deck, so that's gonna be interesting. Chalice is the card that we don't want to play against, so a little nervous about that. Off an hour and a half, the kids will be hungry by that time. Yeah, so hopefully the kids will be fed by that time, Abazaba. So the plan for tonight is, yeah, Corbin will be back as well. Yeah, Corbin needs to make more content, I think. That would be sweet. What does it seem like a fair matchup? Their beards suck. Yeah, that's true. We do definitely have the better beards, but they're probably more skilled magic-wise. So, what wins? Beards or being good at magic? We will find out tonight. I'm playing the free spell for Team Modern Super League. Hey, welcome back, Ellipse. How are you? So, Team Modern Super League, and then we're going to get into this. So, okay, so Team Modern Super League is a thing over on twitch.tv/magic, the official Wizards of the Coast stream, and it's a super league where you have teams that are playing Modern, and you play against a different team each week when you play, and then there's like a playoffs, which we haven't gotten to yet. So our team is me, Vince, Pleasant Kenobi, Corbin Hostler, and also Caleb D. And we're playing against the Brew Crew team, which they have a podcast, they're in the MPL, all that stuff. BBD, Brad Nelson, and Corey. So that's the matchup for tonight. And each team member plays against someone from the other team, and it's first to win 4 matches. But anyway, that's going on after this stream. So the plan for tonight is we're going to jump into this pretty quickly and start playing Magic, because since there is Team Modern Super League tonight, got to stop a little earlier. Normally we go to 9, but 9 Team Modern Super League will be going, so I gotta cut off a little after 8 to go to Team Modern Super League. So we're gonna jump into this, play standard as long as we can, and then I will also host Team Modern Super League on this channel if you want to stick around. But you can go to twitch.tv/wizards. Hey, welcome, Destroyer Gamer. Good to have you. So let's do our reminders, talk about this deck, start playing Magic, then we can talk about whatever, banning, Super League, Modern, Standard, core set decks, whatever y'all want to talk about tonight. No Omni tiers today. We played that yesterday on our stream. 8 Eastern. Yeah, I can go a little past 8. But not super far past 8. We probably can't, like, start a new game after 8, or a new match after 8. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Moolsouth? How are you? And Cherisy. Good to see you. So, reminders, replay YouTube. That's where you find all the old streams, including this one, in the future. I guess I'm just an energetic person, Jar Jar Binks God. Jar Jar Binks. Oh my goodness. I tried to forget that Jar Jar was a thing, but you reminded me, unfortunately. We're gonna have fun tonight, Pyro Shade. Thank you for the kind words. Tomorrow, Against the Odds. You probably expected it, but Yarok is coming for Against the Odds tomorrow. So you don't have long to wait until Yarok is here. Speaking of Against the Odds and Yarok, YouTube channel. There was a Modern Mayhem today. There was a Budget Magic yesterday. We finally played Gate Shift. Gates are sweet. Field of the Dead is awesome. Golos is awesome. So if you haven't caught that yet, check that out. Tomorrow Against the Odds is coming up. Thank you for the cheer, by the way. And King of Carrot Flowers, good to see ya. Yeah, M20, I was saying this on the podcast yesterday. It has impacted Standard way more than I thought it was going to, honestly. I thought it would eventually after rotation, but it is immediately making its presence felt. A reminder, the sponsor of our stream tonight is Card Kingdom, and you can get all the Core Set 2020 cards you need over at cardkingdom.com, and if you mention in your order notes that you want a Saffron Olive sticker, you can grab a sweet, sweet sticker, just like our emote, the Scoop Seth emote, for free with your Card Kingdom order. Snark Industries, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber, who I'll be looking forward to, a baker. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Finally, merch page. If you're looking for a way to support the stream and the channel and the site, you can get some sleeves or playmats or whatever. Also, a reminder that donations, always appreciated, certainly not required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. And, alright, let's talk about this deck. Hey Seth, I'm building a Nekusar Commander EDH with Hive Mind and some wheel effects, throwing in Lab Maniac. What are some cards that will let me throw into play instant... Wait. What are some cards that will let me throw it into play at instant speed so I don't deck myself? Ooh, like Leyline of Anticipation, Videlkin Orrery, stuff that lets you play things with Flash. Those are the easiest ones. I guess instant speed tutors? Is there anything... Nekuzar is what Grix is. I was thinking like Corda calling effects, but I don't know if you have those in Grixis. So the Flash stuff is probably the easiest. I think you can put a few Arcbow in the sideboard to fight Teferi. Sender C, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Thanks for all the amazing content. I appreciate the kind words as well. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Alright, let's talk about this deck. Then we can talk about bannings. We talked about it yesterday, but we can talk about it again. So tonight, we are trying out Simic Flash, and I'm excited for this deck. It is overloaded with new cards, and the idea of this deck is basically we want to never tap out. The goal is just to never, ever, ever tap out. Always cast everything on our opponent's turn. The king of the show, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. The one exception is Mu Yanling Skydancer. Just a really good planeswalker. We can get it down early, kind of play some defense, maybe make some flyers, eventually draw a ton of cards if we're lucky. That's the one thing that we can't play at instant speed. The main threats of our deck, we have Brineborn Cutthroat, which is essentially built for a deck like this. Whenever he casts a spell during our opponent's turn, gets a counter, starts as a 2-1, but as we're casting stuff during our opponent's turn, which is what our deck wants to do, it's growing into a big threat. The other super sweet new addition, Nightpack Ambusher, is like built for this deck as well. Big 4/4/4, flash it in, it pumps other wolves, which is a little weird because we don't really have wolves, but at the beginning of our end step, if we didn't cast a spell, we get a wolf token, that's a 2/2, that's a 3/3 if we have Nightpack Ambusher. That's our biggest finisher because we don't want to tap stuff during our turn, which means we're going to be getting that wolf every single turn. And when we're like flashing an ambusher on our opponent's turn, untapping, attacking, getting a token, that's already a lot of value when it grows turn after turn. We also have Spectral Sailor, just a 1-drop flash creature that draws us cards in the late game. Merfolk Trickster is a little bit of defense. We also have, of course, a bunch of counters. Essence Scatter for creatures, Sinister Sabotage, gets rid of anything. Frilled Mystic, a counter with a body, good with the Temple Plan, a couple of Syncopates, and then Unsummon can deal with our opponent's creatures, also does some sweet tricks. We're able to like pick up our own Frilled Mystic, cast it again. So basically, never tap out, play all at instant speed, kind of tempo our opponent out of the game, hopefully closing things out with Nightpack Ambusher. So that is the plan of the deck. Gimp, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I burned all my wild cards on the gate deck, and now I lost my first 2 games in the event I entered. Oh, Bailey Gaming, I'm so sorry. Well, it's only 2 games, so there's time for things to improve. So that's the plan of the deck. Little Vivian's a little less good because all of our stuff has flash anyway. Sideboard, Ceratops to fight through the counter spells, Big Vivian for card advantage, blowing stuff up, Thrashing Brontodon, artifacts and enchantments, Ether Gust to deal with all those annoying elementals running around, Spell Pierce as a counter for control matchups where you don't want Essence Scatter, and that's Simic Flash. So let's give this deck a chance and see. I really want to, yes, please no Teferis. Teferi is like the nightmare for our deck. Gotta keep the 3-mana Teferi off the battlefield. Shambombs, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. So banning. Someone asked about bannings. Why no Leyline of Anticipation? We can already cast all of our stuff with Flash, Samurai. That is the biggest reason. Like, if we didn't have, alright, we'll keep this. It's not a great hand, but if we didn't already have Flash creatures, you could build like a Leyline of Anticipation build of this deck. But yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering about negate versus... Is it our turn? Wait, where? Alright, it's opponent's turn. Ooh, Trickster's sweet. I do like Trickster. Alright, Island go. Well, now we get to start flashing stuff in. Was Dream Eater a consideration? I think Dream Eater is... Ooh, oh, gonna get him. Gonna get him. Come on, come on. No fear. Huh? Okay. Wow, that's a play everyone wanted us to... Alright. Well, let's just Cutthroat, I guess. Maybe you do just immediately drain yourself. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do with this deck. We have our first... Everyone wanted us to do that yesterday's stream, and I was like, no, I don't think it's worth it to just pay 4 to get a counter, but apparently that's what you're supposed to do. Is Wilderness Reclamation good? Our deck is cheap enough that I don't know if it would do a ton, but it would probably be fine. We have our first donation, the Icy Pickle. Hey Seth, I got a question. About a week ago, I opened a box of Modern Horizons, pulled a foil and non-foil Urza. Should I keep them or trade them? Alright, thank you so much for the donation, Icy Pickle. I'm gonna have to look up, what is the price of Urza in paper right now? How do we want to do this? Let's just play an island. Yeah, play an island past the turn. That's fine. No attacks. Come on, pay 4 more life, opponent. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. Grow that Knight of Even landing. You can do it. Would you pay 2 Phyrexian mana for a 1-mana 2/3? I mean, it's really pay 2 Phyrexian mana to put a counter on it. I guess? I don't think it's the worst thing ever, but... Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Alright, I think what we do, we block... Alright, we block here. Then we... Spectral Sailor. To grow it. Then we unsummon it. And got him. We got him, we got him, we got him. Pick it up, grow the brine board, and here we come. So what is the current price of Urza in paper? 35 non-foil, 175 foil. Alright, so I would say... I think it's fine to sell, although I do think that most of the cards from Modern Horizons that see play have potential to go up long term. So I don't think you I don't think you have to rush to sell it, but I don't think, like, if it's going to increase, it's probably going to increase slowly. Although there might be an argument to just holding it through the Pro Tour or the Mythic Championship, because there's a non-zero chance that with Hogak gone, Urza's like the breakout deck at the Pro Tour, and that could make a more immediate price spike. I want to draw a card with Spectral Sailor. I think drawing a card is better than scrying here, I think. Opponent gets it and hits us, 14. Yes, Spectral Sailor just pay for draw a card. I mean, we can just draw a green source. You know me, I would rather draw a card than basically anything. That is my one and only rule. If I have to choose between drawing a card and winning the game, you know I'm going to choose drawing a card, like 100% of the time. We can Mystic if we get a green source. We can't Mystic this turn. That is true. Opponent, yeah, doing things, drawing cards, sure. All right, we get to draw a card. Green source for validation? No. We do Sinister Sabotage, though. Ugh. Interesting. I feel like we don't play Temple of Mystery again. Actually, do we need to... This blocks... Alright, well, Temple of Mystery... Not Temple... Playing the island lets us Trickster and also Sabotage, but I guess we're probably fine to just Sabotage here. We really don't want Zoran to come down. That's the main thing. What's up, fishes? Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. You could have lethal with Trickster if they are greedy. Ooh, yeah, that is true. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, well, if we left up Sinister Sabotage, yeah, that would be another reason to do it, is we could just jank them out. But now we can only cast one spell during our opponent's turn. It's probably going to be Sinister Sabotage this turn. The next turn we can Mystic and Trickster. Opponent, combat. No attacks. Alright, well then we'll draw a card. Spectral Sailor is so good. It's really crazy. Alright, opponent kills our thing. Like, this is drawing us so many cards. Opponent. Oh, there it is. The wolf is here. No one expects a Nightpack Ambusher. I will tell you that. It's like the Manatee, the 4-Dops. No one thinks that there's going to be a Nightpack Ambusher there to ambush them. Here's the first deck, battle after the Skelemental deck. Ooh, let me see, Baker. Opponent. Thinking over their options. Oh, yes. Sorin. Alright. Well, we don't want Sorin to resolve. Counter Sorin. Sorin, pretty good. Yeah. And 3, 4. Yeah, let our opponent attack if they want to. It's like the Manatee, the 4-Drops. 1, 2. Alright, we're not going to do anything else. Another forest. Play the forest. Go to combat. I mean, this deck doesn't have to win quickly. It's more of a tempo-y deck. So we do want to be pressuring, but we don't have to go all out for winning as quickly as possible. I will subscribe if you let your hair down. Oh, I've let my hair down before. I don't know if this is the stream for it. Maybe. Opponent. Combat. Ooh. Alright. Ambush you. Surprise. Block you. The wolf is here. Oh, you a limited stream with the hair down. I think that's true. I do. Go to Super League tonight with the hair down. I wonder. Oh wow, Pone is very aggressive, spending life with the Danto, potentially to their demise. Yeah, still not gonna let you play Sorin. Land bottom. And I mean, this is game, right? Is it just game? It's gotta be game. And opponent scoops it up, and that was pretty good. Pretty good. How big of a donation do you want for your hair to go down? Is there a price? Oh my goodness. The problem is more if I'm not planning on hair down, it's all right. I'll see what I can do. If I've just had my hair up all day and I take it down, it's usually all like kind of snarly and like not perfect, but I guess you don't mind. Irvok for the 15th month. Good luck on TMSL. Are the others as amused as I am by the Brew Crew playing Merfolk? A deck that's been around forever. Yes. I mean that's Corbin. It's just Corbin. Corbin's like the biggest Merfolk fan in the world. Funky Duff for the 5th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Do we want anything against this stack? Are we just running it back? Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Alright, run it back, do the same thing. Alright, the hair's coming down as requested. I'm sure it's messy. Oh my goodness, it's so messy. It doesn't do well when it's been up all day. Really. But the hair, it's down. Got the, can you do the metalhead thing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me when I'm not talking in the microphone? The funny thing is, I wear my hair up even when I'm not doing videos and streaming. That's just like normally how I wear my hair at this point. The gold mate is here. Hopefully that bodes well. Oh, we probably should have mulliganed this hand. You've been in a band. Hair down for Flash. Oh, so many lands. Well, Trickster's good. Trickster gives us hope. Oh, the dude abides. Oh, so many knights. All right, opponent getting frisky. More lands. Well, land go. Come on, Trickster. Up to you. Got to get tricky, opponent. Another land. Oh, that's not great. Alright, goes to combat. Attacks. Down to 17. Wow, opponent passes. Alright, Sinister Sabotage. We're getting close to doing things. Maybe I gotta do the... I don't even really like meta, which is funny. Saw the GP announcement about commander stuff. Do you need to borrow some commander decks? I might actually need to borrow some commander decks. Koda gets it, hits us. 15. Alright, now we're running out of Trickster. We gotta start playing things. Or we're just gonna die to these knights very slowly. I probably could be in a metal band. If I liked metal, I would have the hair for it. Yeah, no attacks. Man, these knights are actually really good and annoying. They're probably gonna beat us. It is the Jesus stream. Magic Jesus. You look better with your hair up. Yeah. I mean, that's why I wear my hair up. I probably could put it back a little bit more. It might look better. What was your rig when you played guitar? I have a... do we do anything here? Alright, opponent goes to combat. I have a... Alright. I guess we take it. No blocks. Oh, those knights are hard to block. I have a Martin acoustic. Tig Wiggles, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. And then for electric, I kind of bounced around. I liked actually when I first started playing, I mostly played Epiphones, but because real Gibsons are expensive. But yeah, so Epiphone SG was the main one I had. I don't have an electric currently. If I get one, I would probably get, I don't know. I think I moved past the SG stage. I'd probably get maybe like a Les Paul. Yeah, I just have an acoustic now, but it was not that long ago actually that I Alright, it was not that long ago that I got the acoustic, like a couple of years ago. I upgraded. I'm very glad I did. Did I use effects pedals? Yeah, to some extent. Not super crazy, but like distortion pedals and stuff. Ooh, Champion of Dusk. Alright. Alright. Sure. Opponent draws some cards, gains some life. We need these Night Pack Ambusher Wolves. Bone it, land. And passing. Well, more sabotages. Pass the turn. Start making wolves. Well, now we play the Defend the Night Pack and trust that that's going to run away. Are you a bassist or guitar, by the way? So I started, music-wise, I started with piano lessons, playing piano and keyboard. And then I learned guitar, and I played keyboard or piano in some bands, but then also guitar. Bass, I know a little bit. It's like similar. If you can play guitar, you can play bass to some extent, like enough to make it sound okay. But I'm not like a bassist or anything. Opponent's getting frisky. Alright. Block you. But it's a lot of blocking. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Alright. Time walk achieved. Boy, the Knight of Eben Legion that's a good card. I'll play. Oh no. No attacks. Almost accidentally all attack. Make a wolf. Keep making the wolves. Hey, what's up, Hebrew Hammer? Good to see ya. Alato! Thank you so much for the subscription. Yes, the hair is down. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it for Super League. What do you okay, do we have any mods here that we can do a poll with? I think we need a poll on whether the hair should be down for Super League. What do you think? Oh man, are we finally gonna kill this thing? Boy, this is actually way better than I gave it credit for. We just had to trade 3 creatures to kill a 1-drop. Ooh, hey, what's up, Musaf? Yes, please. I don't know what people would do if I went hair down for the Super League. Mr. MTJ, welcome to the Fishbowl. You know, if I do, I'm gonna blame it on you if I get yelled at. I'm gonna be like, well, my Twitch chat said I had to. It's Team Modern Super League after our stream tonight. Mr. MTJ, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Seems like everyone wants hair down. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. We are not going to let our opponent play Sorin. That's not part of the plan. We have not drawn Mu Yang Ling. I really want to get a Mu Yang Ling. If you do, I will have to watch just for Vince's reaction. All right, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it just to see what chat says. But I am gonna blame you, chat, if it goes wrong. You're my scapegoat. Yeah, this deck is sweet. So far, I've been very happy with how this deck is played. All right, well, I say we pass and make some wolves. Eventually, this Night Pack Ambusher is going to get the job done. Like, we're getting a 3/3 for free each turn, which is insane. Ooh, let me see, Baker. I think I did miss it. Legion. Yeah, all right, counter that. Let me see. Oh, I pulled it up, but I didn't actually look at it. Got distracted by the hair being down. All right, Cutthroat to the graveyard. Mu Yang Ling. We want to turn our islands into card draw. Balls of Lightning. Champion of Dusk. Well, all right. Again, no sir to the card draw. Well, I guess we keep S and Scatter. Bone it. Yeah, kill that. Trickster. Kill it. Opponent passes. Can we attack? We can't really. Our opponent just trades with Ambusher. Maybe we should have held back on the Trickster. Mega Wolf, pass the turn. That looks sweet, Baker the Brewer. I like the potential consistency of going straight red-black. Ooh. Big Sorin. So, this Team Modern Super League starts almost exactly when we end. Normally we go till 9. We'll be stopping a little earlier today. Like a little bit after 8 today. But the Super League starts at... the Super League starts at like 8:45 with games at 9. So streaming until a little after 8, then stopping streaming to Super League. All right, more wolves. Pass the turn. This Nightpack Ambusher is just going to town, but our opponent has blockers that are making it hard for us to get through. And now Soren's gonna kill it. All right, you can have that one. Sorvgay, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups, you can't have that one. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Counter it, counter it, counter it. Vote it. I wish we had more bounce or something here. Trickster. That's interesting. Huh. Yes, it's twitch.tv/magic. I will also host it here if you are trying to find it. Been working on tribal Gideons. How do we navigate this turn? Yeah, the replay will be up on Shaven Drag. Thank you. I'm going to try to do a rough drafts for M20. How do we... So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 7 creatures. Opponent has 5 creatures. The problem is if we slam everything... We need to kill this Sorin, though. Alright, I think what we do... I'll attack Sorin. Except for Ambusher. Opponent blocks. 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 At least this is going to clear the board a bit. Sammy, for the 30th month. Hello to you. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Gideon Tribal looks sweet. I wonder, how good is Gideon Blackblade? I hadn't really considered Gideon Blackblade in Modern. Alright, opponent's going to spend the life. Sure. So, stuff dies. Most importantly, Sorin dies. We get a wolf. And we still have Trickster for defense here. Opponent... Yeah, let's Trickster. Run it out. Gideon Tribal looks sweet, though. Know of any spicy Atrada the Silencer brews with new Sorin? I have not seen any Atrada brews with new Sorin. It does seem sweet, though. Yeah, I don't know why our opponent blocked the way they did. I also don't know about this attack. Like, we get to get in for 4 with Trickster, essentially. Yeah. Alright, opponent's down to 10. Can we win here? Dusk Legion Zealot, down to 9. 1, 2, 3. We can't quite win. We draw nothing. Boy. We are flooding out a bit. So if we attack, trade, we die. Alright. Pass the turn, make a wolf. Ugh, I wish we had card draw. I kind of feel like maybe the deck wants a little more card draw. Yes, the chat talked me into putting the hair down. Put it down to 8. Draws a card. This Knight of the Ebon Legion can just get so big that we can't just go all out. They're also going to start to get Legion tokens. Opponent gets in. Does not get in. Gets in. They want to flip this Legion's landing, but... Alright. Well, block, block. Kill it. Thumbs it. Good thing we have Nightpack Ambusher. It is keeping us alive. Cutthroat. Alright. No attacks. Mega Wolf. This Champion of Dusk is like holding all of our wolves at bay. What's a good matchup against Control or Tron in Modern? Ooh. Tron land destruction stuff is especially helpful. Aggro is pretty good. Ooh. Opponent finds a Sorin. Okay.
Uncultured monsters.
That's not great. Opponent.
My bloodline flows through.
Pumps a Danto. Goes attacking. Oh. Oh, here they come. Alright. Well, we will do some killing. Block you, block you. And I think we got to try to see if we can win on the backswing. Opponent gains some life. Hits us to 6. Cutthroat. Untap. Oh, more lands. That's not good. Hey, what's up, Donos? How are you? Ooh, let me see, Kokos. Unbound Eldrazi. Ooh. Putting Spawn Sire into play and grabbing some Eldrazi from the sideboard does seem super fun. Ugh. Opponent's at 13. Blocks, blocks, blocks. Blocks, blocks, blocks. So we get in for not much. Sorin's going to kill us, though, if we don't kill it. Oh, this is so bad. I think we're just losing. As embarrassing as that is, I think we're just losing here. I think we're just literally dead. Oh. Yeah, we've drawn a lot of lands. All right, yeah, pass the turn. Yeah, I think they just got us. We've just fizzled, and we have not drawn any action, which is pretty bad. I'm just that awesome for the 13th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Opponent, another Dusk Legion Zealot. Goes to combat. I mean, yeah, I don't think there's a draw that changes this. They can just shoot us down with Sorin. There's no way out. Arena's been having some issues. As far as downloading Arena, that I'm not sure. But I know that Arena has had some issues after the last update with just not running well. Well, we'll block. Opponent goes to 8. Kills a wolf. Maybe we had to get more aggressive. I think we mostly need to draw more action. We just have not hit much action. And our opponent finally resolved his Sorin, which is... well, that's just game. Essence Scatter, that doesn't do it. And we scoop it up. Ooh! Oh, where was all of our action that game? This deck could do with the actual finisher for token deck, like that one Merfolk that taps all creatures. Maybe. I feel like we just, we kind of fizzled out and just hit a lot of lands. We didn't hit, we haven't hit a Muyang Ling, period. And we went through a lot of the deck and just could not find action spells. And our deck doesn't do well with things on the battlefield. Yeah, Unbound Eldrazi definitely seems spicy. Yeah, the new dinosaur deck, you can get Galtas into play pretty quickly. Oh, well, we got a Muyang Ling, but we are not allowed to cast it. Alright, well, this is a Muyang Ling, and we might actually be able to cast it, but we don't have any defense if our opponent can just go full-on aggro, which is pretty sketchy. Temple. Alright, we'll keep Frilled Mystic for the future. Oh, we'll see. I don't know. Opponent, untap land, going aggro. Legion's landing. Well, land, go. What does our opponent have in the 2-mana slot? Hey, Corey! Thank you for the raid. Good luck tonight, by the way. Danto. Opponent. No attacks. Well, run out Cutthroat. Breeding Pool. I think we gotta wait on Mu Yangling now. I'm very worried about a Sorin coming down. Sorin is so good. It is so good. Do you think an instant speed cycle would be worth it like Opt? Maybe. Alright, opponent's gonna get in. I think it would be I mean, Opt is a good card, and it does work with, like, Cutthroat. I think it would be a question of what would be getting cut for it. Alright, Cutthroat, number 2. Nyxlis' Cruelty. Okay. Well, land, go. Also, Adanto Vanguard is a pretty obnoxious card for us. Being blue-green, we just don't have a way to actually deal with it. Opponent. Combat. I thought the Deckmaster was on, but I will double check. Opponent gets in. Oh yeah, it should be starting up now. Hits us down to 14. Arch of Araska kind of fits perfectly. What we really want, what we didn't draw that would have changed it is Spectral whatever, the 1-drop. Well, that's Frilled Mystic. Really don't want our opponent to flip Legion's Landing. Alright, opponent's got all the removals, and then some. Well, Frilled Mystic, counter it. We don't have much action. Well, play Mu Yangling. Take it up on Adanto. Play the Forest, but we're out of defense. Pass the turn. Cusick, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Love you too. Oh, yeah, we don't... Oh, no. Sorin. All right. So now they can... sack this to kill Frilled Mystic. Oh, interesting. I guess that's also allowed. Tax attacks. Well, we will eat the vampire. Mu Yangling down to 2 again. Well, take up on Adanto.
The sky is my domain.
Hit Sorin. Pass the turn. Yeah, Sorin is very good. It's the only reason that vampires are kind of playable. It's 100% Sorin. That is it. That it makes vampires sort of a thing. Gets in at Mu Yangling. Down to 1. More lands. Well, Mu Yangling, take it up.
Quell your temper.
Go to combat. Kill Sorin. Spectral Spirit is what we really need. Well, we gotta counter. We gotta get rid of the Sorin. Top guard. Alright. Well, that's not exactly what we wanted, but that does reset the Adanto. So Sorin temporarily down. Play the land. Spectral Spirit! We need a Spectral Spirit. I'm playing some MTGA. Can't get away from those Sorins. They just keep it coming. Thankfully, our opponent hasn't had creatures to sack. Takes up on Adanto. Gets in at Mu Yangling. Hits us. Mu Yangling down. Opponent up to 1,000,000. And I'll go to combat. hit Soren. Mu Yang Ling. Oh man, if we could ever ultimate Mu Yang Ling, it would be the greatest day in the history of Magic. Opponent. Land. Legion Lieutenant. Goes to combat. Well, this is all we got. Unsummon. It's not going to be enough, though. Yeah, we've never even got to a position where we can make a flyer. Mu Yang Ling has been actually really bad this game. I guess it's gained us some life, but it has been pretty bad. Opponent, Sorening. Okay, sacks their Lord. Hits Mu Yang Ling. We draw more lands. Well, attack Soren. Oh, we're gonna lose. Opponent blocks. Spends some life. They got 1,000,000, so they don't care. Mu Yang Ling. Yeah, without card draw, the deck, it really fizzles. And we have just not done a good job of drawing any card draw. Like, a single Spectral Spirit would be so good. We'd be drawing extra cards every turn. It would really change so much. Opponent, another Lord. Oh boy. Yeah, this running's pretty bad. Attack Soren. Opponent takes it. Take up Mu Yang Ling on Legion's Lieutenant.
The sky is my domain.
Disappointing. Dusk Legion Zealot for our opponent. Draws a card. Makes more vampires. And I'm not sure how we get back from this position. We just have not drawn any of our good cards. We haven't drawn much of anything, actually. Opponent getting in at Mu Yang Ling. Mu Yang Ling down.
I cannot bear to stay.
Soren still there, and yeah, this one's over. Yeah, we haven't drawn anything, just literal nothing this entire match. Well, attack Soren. Opponent blocks, so we Trickster. Kill the Dusk Legion Zealot. Pass the turn. But there's still a sword and huge vampires. Vexos, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, vampires, they get their chance to shine for the next couple months. I mean, I don't think they're actually... Soren is very good. I'm still not 100% convinced on how good the vampire deck is. It's looking good here because... our deck is just, we haven't, our opponents drawn 3 of their best card, and we've drawn 0 of any of our good cards. Yeah, our opponent is running incredibly well. There's a Spectral Sailor, but it's too late, and we're just going to pretend like that never happened. How would you have killed the Vanguard? Super League is at twitch.tv/magic, the official Wizards Twitch. All right, let's try that again. I feel like, I hope we play vampires again, because I think we can beat vampires. That was just a case. Magic is a really weird game. It's a weird game where, I mean, the best decks of players win 60% of the time, 65% of the time. And I feel like our opponent drew 3 Sorens, we just didn't draw anything, and that's the game. There's not much more to say about that. Vampires are tier 1. I don't know if I think vampires are tier 1. I mean, I think Huey got Mythic 1 with it, but that's... I think that's more that it's Huey than vampires. Yeah, I've played with vampires a bit, and if you draw 3 swords, it feels like it's tier 1, but if you don't draw a Soren, You basically are playing old vampires, and old vampires are... I mean, they're cool, and they're a fun budget deck, but I don't think they're tier 1 in standard. Hey, thank you, Gary's TMTG. Well, land go. So we have a Spectral Sailor this game. Our mana's a little bit clunky, unfortunately. Roadbound Craig for our opponent. We don't have double blue. Alright, so opponent's playing some sort of elemental deck. Also, sadly on the draw, oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wonder if this deck should be playing a full set of the Scry Lads. The only new deck that I think competes in War Tier 1, yeah, Teamer Elemental seems like it could be a top tier deck. Opponent, Llanowar goes to combat. Come on, blue mana. Please, please, please. Alright. Blue source is good. That means we can actually counter a Nissa, which is pretty important here. Get in, hit our opponent. Now we're probably fine that we got double blue. What deck are you playing on TMSL? Please let it be the Villainous Wealth deck. It's not the Villainous Wealth deck. It's the free spell Teamer deck that we played a while ago on the stream. Hey, welcome, Robert. Good to have ya. Hello, hello. Opponent, combat, get in. But you can put Knight of Eben Legion. Knight of Eben Legion is a very good one-drop. Yeah, I guess what I said only Sorin vampires got from Corset. I think that that is another exception, because that is a legitimately good Magic card. This is the kind of hand that we were hoping for last game. Like, this is where our deck looks good. Like, we have pressure, we have defense, we have finishers. That's what was missing last game. I literally built the Unbound Wealth deck after I saw your video. Ooh, sweet. Opponent getting in, hitting us. Sure. Yeah, the Unbound Wealth deck is definitely super fun. Well, Ambusher, untap, and yeah, I think this one's a little over. I mean, our opponent's a little stuck on lands, but we get a free wolf, and yeah, I mean, how can our opponent possibly win from here? I think we could let them tutor from their deck every draw step, and they still wouldn't win from here. You should play the Urza deck from Against the Odds. Urza, I thought about playing some more Urza. Looks like anti-BBD wins the poll. Oh, people want the hair down. Alright, well, I guess, oh, man, there's no way I'm shaving. That is not happening. I didn't know that was an option. Sneaky, sneaky. Jay Zoller. Wall of Chaos, welcome to the Visual. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yes, I look forward to seeing everyone in Vegas. It's going to be sweet. Yeah, I'm doing the Commander thing, I guess, which will be cool. I'm doing, like, I guess there's, like, a Commander party on Friday. I'm sure I will also be playing some Commander games. Because there's, like, a special Commander area, which is sweet. Hey, what's up, Clivestein MTG? How are you this fine, fine evening? Yeah, one time when I was, like, I don't know, a teenager, I shaved my head. I didn't intentionally shave well, I guess I kind of intentionally shaved my head. I tried to cut my own hair, and it went really poorly. And the end result was me shaving my head, and I do not look good with a shaved head. And I was petrified because my mother's side of my family, like my grandfather and my uncle, my mom's brother, they both are very balding, and my uncle started going bald when he was like 30 or something. And after I saw how bad I looked with a shaved head, I was like, oh no, that's what yeah, I feel like 4 temples might be worth it. I figure that's what my future would look like, but thankfully, so far, I've dodged it. We have a new donation. Opponent's playing Elementals. Well, Ether Gust is our Elemental 8 from A1105HK, $5 donation. Hey Seth, I pulled a foil alt art Liliana the other day. Do you think the price will go down on it, or should I get rid of it as soon as possible? So I'm assuming, thank you so much for the donation. I'm assuming the Japanese Planeswalker. Oh boy, that is actually kind of a tricky one. So, what is the price on that right now? That's another good question. I think, yeah, tonight is Team 100 Super League. I guess I would go with sell it. I know it was like super expensive. I know it was super expensive a while ago. The foil one is still ridiculous, right? No price history available. Yeah, I don't even... How much can you get? I'd have to like look on eBay. I mean, yeah. I don't think you're gonna do... It's hard for me to imagine that you're gonna do better than $1,000. So, I think I would just say... Just sell it. Like, if you could really sell your foil Japanese Liliana for $1,000, done. Take it and never think about it again. Like, maybe it could go up in the long term, but I think some of... There's a chance that they show up somewhere. Wizards is doing, like, those promo packs now for F&M stuff. It could be a possibility that they show up in something like that. So I think it's safest to just get your $1,000. That's true. The question is, how much demand will there be? I mean, maybe people just want it for the art. The question is, like, Liliana's kind of been, oh boy. Liliana's kind of been okay in Standard. Like, it sees some amount of play, but it's not like breaking Standard, and I don't think it's going to see much play in Modern, maybe in Commander, but maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe it's just so rare that it doesn't matter. Should cosplay a Johnny for GP Vegas? Ooh, I'll have to look in that. Wait, you have $1,000 reading light, Thanos? What does $1,000 reading light look like? I think I have like a $5. Maybe a reading light's something different than I think. Like by your bed, like a light to read with at night. I think it's like $5. Yeah, the crew. Well, most of the Goldfish crew is going to be in GP Vegas. Most of us. Unfortunately, Tomer had a prior engagement, so Tomer's not going to be there this year. But I'm going to be there. Krim will be there, and we're actually going to do some fun stuff this time. I'm doing the Commander thing, which is going to be sweet. I think I'm doing something else, but I should probably check and make sure that I'm supposed to talk about it, because I'm not 100% sure. 1, 2. All right, let's play Cutthroat. And then bounce the Risen Reef. Opponent might have the land anyway, but yeah, the travel is a lot. I am not looking forward to that. Even for me from New York, it's a lot of traveling. Signing 1,000,000 Blood Foons and Panharmonicons, that is for sure. Opponent gets it, it's us. Yeah, Brady pull tap, pass the turn. And now this game, we're a little bit more on the fizzle end of the scale. No counter for these Risen Reefs, which are going to start doing crazy, crazy things. Do you think you need a commander deck? I have Horrible Thalia deck that is full of... Wait, that is full of you don't get to play the game cards. Ooh. I don't know if I want to play a fun commander deck, but I probably will need... I have one paper commander deck that Tomer made for me, but I'm probably going to need more paper commander decks. So yes, I probably am going to need them. Wow, Creeping Trailblazer. Interesting. Why is our opponent not just going off with Risen Reef? This is such weird sequencing. Like, if you play a Risen Reef deck, my game plan is just to maximize Risen Reef and then trust that you will win the game eventually. They're really not... Okay, sure. They are really not playing Risen Reefs. I am... Now they play Risen Reef. Alright. But couldn't they have done this in a way where they were like, drew 3 cards instead of 1? Who am I to judge? Maybe they don't like drawing cards. All right, Come on, Spectral Sailor. Hold down the fort. Oh, now we find a Sinister Sabotage. Well, go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. Alright. Alright. Hey, what's up, Lord and Knights? How are you tonight? I have black-red goblins, green-black elves, Xenagos, and a mono-black deck. Ooh. That sounds sweet, Jay Zoller. Some of those sound fun. I like mono-black good stuff. If it has lots of card draw. I might try to build a Yarok in paper before the event. Chandra. Alright, counter that. One thing I'm noticing about the deck, this deck, is when we get ahead, it's great. But when we get behind, the deck is not good at catching up. It is not even a little good at catching up. Yeah, that would be sweet, Jay Zoller. Could we squeeze Curious Obsession into this deck? Maybe. The problem is we don't really have evasive creatures. We have Spectral Sailor. Maybe just like some Charticourse or something would be fine. Well, yeah. Fizzle or Risen Reef. Opponent. Still, man. I kind of just wish I was playing Risen Reef. Oh, it's not 1 a.m. for me, Atlas. It's like 7 p.m. Yeah, Risen Reef draws lots of cards, which means lots of shocks. Opponent gets in. More lands. Well, spin the wheel, scoop it up. Essence Scatter would have been good a few turns ago, but... Whew! Alright. The deck feels very high variance. And I wonder if just, like, card draw is a solution to that. That seems to be the biggest... Maybe we just don't want the unsummons. That seems to be the biggest issue that we have, is if we fall behind, there's no catching back up. In the current meta standard, what would you consider tier 1? Ooh. Well, I mean... M20 just released, so... We can stop 2 things, but then if we don't draw anything, we're just gonna fizzle. Like, this does keep us from dying to Risen Reef, which is the biggest concern against this deck. Like, Risen Reef is literally the best card in Standard if it's on the battlefield. Clark, with the $10 donation. Yeah, alright. The mulligan did not work, and yeah, alright. Putting our hand to the bottom. Ugh. Okay, Hinterland Herbergo. Clark, aka 6, with a $10 donation. Hey Seth, watch your content since I started playing MTG during Shadows over Innistrad. You make the best content on the web. I enjoy watching your videos no matter what kind of shenanigans I have going on in life. Thanks for all the great content. And that is the game. Yeah, we should have kept the 7. I think that our odds of winning with the 7 way higher because Risen Reef is just literally unbeatable. Yeah, definitely 100% should have kept the 7. This one's over. Thank you so much for the donation, Clark aka 6. Definitely appreciate it. Also for the kind words. There's the Risen Reef, and yeah, Risen Reef, our deck can't deal with it. We definitely should have kept the first hand. Opponent. There's a land. Well, run out this thing. Go to combat. Attack. Okay, pass the turn. I mean, we could syncopate something, maybe. Yeah, Tomer, Richard owns the site. Yes, it is Modern Super League tonight, in just a bit, like an hour and a half or so. It'll be starting up, so that's gonna be fun. Oh, I should say a quick reminder that the sponsor of our stream tonight is Card Kingdom, and if you need some sweet new If you need some sweet new Core Set 2020 cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. And this is just a example of Risen Reef and how strong it is. Now our opponent has land, so our Syncopate's unlikely to be very good, and yeah, that is brutal. Well, alright, Spectral Sailor. Wow. Okay. Well, saved by our opponent doing insane things. Yeah, I think we're gonna save this. I mean, this gives us hope. Our opponent is... Wow. Alright, opponent might be giving us a freebie. Frilled Mystic, we need lands. This is on the Moldify as well. Get in, hit our opponent. Oh, if we had one more land, this Frilled Mystic would be super good. Opponent. I mean, I guess that's the upside of playing a flash deck, is people don't necessarily expect things being flashed in. Although this is game number something, 2. So our opponent should have an idea. That would have been a good one to counter. Well, Spectral Sailor. Yeah, that's one we needed to counter. That's a 5/5. The Multi-5 coming back to bite us. Oh, was it game 3? Oh yeah, because game 1 went well. And then game 2 did not go well. We didn't hit any action, and then game 3, Multi-5. That sounds correct. Oh. Man. Oh, this deck feels like it's so close to being good, but something's just... I mean, it's a 2-game sample size, so maybe we're just reading too much into it. And life would be better if we cast our 4-drops. Hey, thank you, Jay Zoller. The only bad part about Core 20 and Standards is it seems to make Mono Blue Obsession even more annoying somehow. Well, the good news about that is it is going to be rotating very shortly, which should make it easier. I've honestly noticed way more mulls to 5 since London Mulligan. Interesting. I mean, I guess it makes mulliganing less painful, so that makes some amount of sense. Hey there, I feel like the list is missing 4 Risen Reefs. What's your thought? I don't know if Risen Reef would be that good in this deck, honestly. I mean, Risen Reef is a very strong card, but I don't think it does anything in specific with this deck. The biggest issue, we're just going to run back another game. I feel like maybe it's just getting hit by variance. The good games the deck has felt really good, but there's just been so much variance in mulliganing. Yeah, the deck wants to play at instant speed, and Risen Reef doesn't really work with that, and we don't have any other elementals. And with no other elementals, I don't think that Risen Reef is really worth it. But I don't even know what we're really ramping into. All right. We'll try this. I do think the mana base could be better. I think that there's very little reason to not play the full set of Scry lands and play more dual lands. So I think that is a easy way to improve this deck. I think that Elementals could end up being a top tier deck. I think it's a little early to know. I think that Esper Control and the previous best decks in Standard are still the top tier decks, but I think that there's a chance that it ends up being a top tier deck. Have there been network issues with this game? I know Arena's had some, I don't know if it's network issues. There have been some gameplay, like lag issues and stuff. So that is something that's been happening since the most recent patch. I feel like we have to try to stop everything, because if they get Curious Obsession going, it's so bad. Yes, the chat talked me into the hair down today. Opponent passes. Well, that's the thing we can't cast. Alright, pass the turn. I wonder if we should... Oh, man. Huh. Opponent, combat, get in. Yeah, that is a thing that happens sometimes, Bowerstein. Opponent hits us to 16. I mean, I guess we unsummon and hope for something. Bone it. Dive down. Sure. Alright. We found second blue mana, so we're getting to the point where we can try to play Magic. Pass the turn. I am the content manager at MTG Goldfish, Scott. Richard is the owner of MTG Goldfish. Opponent getting in with Tempest Djinn. Sure. Well, Spectral Sailor. Get in there, 1/1. Untap land. Go to combat. Get in. Hit our opponent. Down to 19. What do we do about this Tempest Djinn, though? Land for our opponent. Our mana is so bad. Gets in. Yeah, after this match, we're going to look at this deck and see if we can improve it. Because it feels like one of those so close yet so far situations. Well, there's a blue source. Play a land. That's, yeah, what do we... Huh. Are we just dead again? That's a... Huh. Alright, pass the turn. I would never play Mono Blue. Mono Blue is a miserable deck. I mean, that's not true. I played out Budget Magic a long time ago, but... Alright, Merfolk Trickster. I played a couple games with this deck before the stream, and it seemed like it was functioning reasonably. I'll tap Tempest Djinn. Yeah, I feel like the mana base is not very good. Whoever built the mana base probably needs to make some changes. Well, run out of Frilled Mystic. But we're still just dead unless we top deck. We're just dead in the air. Opponent in the tank. Alright. Well, we can top deck. I guess unsummon to bounce Tempest Djinn. Cutthroat, so we can... Yeah. Alright. On to sideboarding. Yeah, I feel like whoever built the mana base messed it up. Everyone's Ranker for the 3rd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Alright, so let's change some things up here. Shifting Ceratops does seem pretty good against Mono Blue, assuming our mana works out in a way where we can cast it. Like, what green cards are... Huh. We have 2 double green 4-drops. Yeah, this should probably be like 1 forest, more dual lands, and the rest islands. I think that's actually been one of our biggest problems. Vupixel, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Is Vivian worth it? Maybe? Maybe we go 1 Vivian. And Ambusher is not going to ambush much against the all-flying deck. Yeah, maybe we just go Ceratops for Ambusher. Yeah, let's try it like that. Rumpelstilts Grinder, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. There's a lot of double green for 13 green sources. I mean, there's not that many, right? Ugh. Like, what do you do with a hand like this? Mulligan it, I guess? Okay. Well, we can try to counter literally everything. No threats. Land go. Opponent. Land. Passing. Now land go. Opponent ups. Has Moon Yangling been good in any matchup? We drew it one time, and it wasn't good. Alright, Temple of Mystery. Scry. Yeah, we'll try to fix the deck after this game. I feel like it needs more card advantage for consistency, or some sort of card filtering, and it needs a better mana base. Those are my criticisms so far. Spectral Sailor, well, counter it. Hope there's not a Tempest Shin to follow. Hey, how are you, Pontiac Firebird? Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Welcome to the stream. Well, land go. Yeah, they talked me into putting the hair down. I don't know if we have enough lands, honestly, to play crosses. Maybe. Opponent. Undeps. A lion vibe, I'll take that. Well, alright. Here we go. And this is our plan. Can you beat a shifting Ceratops? We drew a threat! The magic gods have smiled upon us, and a threat has been drawn. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a 4-turn clock that our opponent literally cannot beat. So, alright, opponent. What is your plan for Ceratops? That is a... You've got to be joking. You gotta be joking! Oh, mono blue deck with transmogrifying one? You gotta be kidding me. Well, syncopate. What are the chances? Now, Mu Yang Ling is interesting. It might actually be good here. Get in, hit our opponent. Play Mu Yang Ling. Take it up. Pass the turn. Okay, well, Ox. That's what we meant. We have the unbeatable Ox. Apparently, they do have a plan for Ceratops. Opponent. Passing. Well, take up Mu Yang Ling. Land. No attacks. Oh, another Tempest Shin's not great. Opponent. I built Gave Shift recently. Do you think it's any good? I think it's a pretty decent budget deck. Curious Obsession. Okay. Oh, Trickster. Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce. Oh, all right. So Tempest tapped, and this gets rid of. And this gets rid of the Curious Obsession, so that was a good turn. And now, oh my, huh? Opponent scooped it up? Why? Oh, we were still not winning. Okay. Well, we'll take it. I can't believe they can answer our Ceratops. I can't believe it. That's not a thing that should be happening. At least the Ox got us there. It did get us there. Oh. Well, good tech by our opponent. I thought we played that Ceratops. It was just game, but they got a plan. They got a plan for the Ceratops. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. The Tim Allen grunt. Do I do a Tim Allen grunt? The hair is glorious. Well, thank you. It's not. I was not prepared to have the hair downstream, but chat talked me into it, and now apparently I got to keep it down for Super League too, just to see what the reaction is. So we're going hair down tonight. First time ever. We'll see. We'll see what people say. When it goes bad again, I'm still blaming you, chat. If it goes bad. Ooh, this is a action-filled hand. I like it. It is not a land-filled hand, but hopefully we draw some lands. That would be sweet. Bone it. Well, we will meet your Spectral Sailor with a... No Curious Obsession. Please, no Curious Obsession. They got it. And the Magic Gods back to frowning upon us. Gets in, draws a card. Oh, thank you, I think. Wall of Chaos. Well, go to combat. Attack. Opponent takes it. Alright, pass the turn. Oh, alright. Well, opponent gets a little greedy, and we get rid of it. Nikala! Welcome to the fishbowl. No, don't worry, Wall of Chaos. I won't tell him. Welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Can we get a land? Ooh, opponent's also having land troubles. Land off the top. Ooh, that is a land off the top. Alright, go to combat. Guess we attack. Hit our opponent. Down to 18. Pass the turn. Pulling ahead on lands is good. D. Jables McBooty. Welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer. Wow. Tron. Spectral Tron. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Been playing Unbound Wealth and Modern. It's so fun. It is a super fun deck. It really is. That deck is super fun. Opponent beaten down. Alright. Down to 12. Well, run out of Cutthroat. Essence capture. The curse remains. Oh, oh. Oh, this deck. I feel like, wow, 4 of them. I feel like we have been a little bit cursed. Like, look at this hand, but look at our mana. This feels like it's... maybe this is where something like Charticores would really... Oh my god. Oh, this deck makes me want to cry. It keeps feeling like, oh, it's so close to being cool, but it's not. Alright, let's see if... Yeah, the curse remains, and I don't even know. Well... I'm going to try to change a couple things and see if it improves this deck, because it does feel close, but we were losing rank super quick. Gosax for the 7th month. Welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Listening to us about Risen Reef inspired me to throw this deck together to maximize Reef and win with Jace. What do you think? Ooh. Let me see. Ew, that looks super sweet. Got some Yarroks, got the Risen Reefs. Yeah, Jace seems like a pretty fine win condition. It is pretty easy to draw through your entire deck. That looks super fun. I like it. I think if you're trying to mill yourself out, Cavalier of Thorns is really good. Cavalier of Thorns, the downside is it tends to mill you out, but if that's the goal, I think it's worth it. Alright, so we definitely need our mana to be better. Maybe it's just the mana is really awkward in this deck. We're splashing 2 double green spells. And then the other problem we're having is just variance. Maybe Mu Yang Ling is just horrible. Is it possible that Mu Yang Ling is just not good? Has it done a single thing for us yet? Huh. The green Cavalier is best for milling yourself out, because it gets 5 cards deep. Huh. Yeah, we got the full set of Temple of Mystery now. The other thing is just trying to decrease the variance a little. And maybe it's just that we've been running weird. Like, that's the other possibility. Maybe it's just... Maybe it's too early to make big changes and we should be waiting, but I feel like some card draw could help. Chemister's Insight seems nice, but it's so weak to Narset. Narset, we have a lot of creatures. I feel like Narset maybe isn't good. Crosses, we've been constantly stuck on 3 lands, even though we have 24 lands. Without any ramp, I don't think Crosses is going to be good enough. Drawn from Dreams, I like it, but it's sorcery speed. Chemister's Insight, I would like instant speed if we had a choice. Unsummon can be cut. Unsummon, we do want ways to answer creatures. It is tough. I don't think Growth Spiral counts as card draw, really. I think we want something that is more card advantage generating. Commence to Endgame's too expensive. Beast Whisper. Probably a blue card. Did we already talk about the 4 mana? There's a 4 mana Flash Pirate. Oh, this? Yeah. Dreamcaller is a card I like, but I'm not sure we're piratey enough. If you don't have a pirate, it's not super helpful. So I think that's the issue, is we're just not really piratey enough. And then Dream Eater would be good, but Dream Eater is... Alright, let's try Opt. People seem to be voting for Opt. I'm tempted to go with Chemister's Insight. But let's try Ops. Going down an Unsummon, an Essence Scatter, and 2 Muyinglings. And let's see how that changes it. I think Chemister's Insight might be better. Juice with the $2 donation. Maybe Dream Eater. Yeah, Dream Eater I think is in the conversation. I think Dream Eater is a very strong card. 6 mana is kind of a lot. I don't know if that's too much of an issue, but yeah, that's something I've run into. Essence Scatter, they're really good in certain matchups, but not all that good in other matchups. Use Martin Juza's deck list. I don't know what Martin Juza's list is. Do we have to be Simic? I think if you aren't Simic... Wow. Okay, the spice is on. Leyline of Sanctity. I think if you aren't Simic, then you might as well just play the Mono Blue Curious Obsession deck. That would be kind of my thinking. Bone it. Undepths. Here's a flash deck Juza was streaming earlier. Opponent Paradise Druid. Alright. Oh, this is the deck. It looks like so someone 5-0'd with the deck. I think what it looks like to me is Juza started with that deck too, the same deck, and then drop the Mu Yang Ling, which is actually, that's unfortunate. Oh, the curse is on. Also decided that Mu Yang Ling wasn't worth it. Dropped it for 2 ops and a entrancing melody. So yeah, it seems like, oh my goodness. Yeah, it seems like the same thing essentially that we determined. All right. Well, that's a shifting Ceratops. The problem with Leyline is all of our stuff already has Flash, so giving all of our stuff that is already instant speed Flash means that Leyline just doesn't do anything? What is going on with this game? Incubation Druid. Alright, well, Ambusher. Oh, they have a counter? Alright, untap. Temple of Mystery. Do some scrying. Sabotage, we'll keep it. We'll pass the turn. Make a wolf. Alright, well, we got hope. We have a blocker. Opponent untaps with a ton of mana. I don't think the Wolf makes a constructed cut. I think the Wolf is, like, the best card in our deck, honestly. Like, even just that was really solid. Opponent, untap land, combat, gets it. We're going to take it. We're going to try to get enough Wolf tokens to deal with it. Opponent hits us. Down to 8. Jesus, 696. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups for our new subscriber. Yeah, let's run out of Trickster. Tap Incubation Druid. Opponent adapts. Yep. Untap. And I'll go to combat. Get in with Ambusher. Opponent's probably going to have a huge Hydroid Crosses. Why are they playing Leyline of Sanctity? What is the point of playing Leyline of Sanctity? Are you going to puke? Oh, why would I puke? Like, the Wolf is kind of going off this game. Opponent. Now, it seems like Juza... What's the mana base look like? It seems like Juza, like, literally decided the exact same things that we decided. Like, almost card for card. If you look at the changes, Mu Yangling, bad, cut Mu Yangling. Mana base, not right. Added more dual lands and cut back on forests. It seems like pretty much the same conclusions about the deck. So it seems like we're thinking alike. So opponent gets to draw a bunch of cards, which is not ideal since they have a million mana. Well, Hinterland Harbor. No attacks. I mean, are we just gonna get ground out by this mana? Is that where this is heading? Opponent. Ooh, Elvish Creator. Let me see, Zarake. I didn't know Thorseth was showing up either. That was at the request of the chat. Counter Shalai. Elvish Creator. Ew. I don't think we want more Tricksters. Karn the Great Curator. That looks sweet. I mean, elves do make a lot of mana. That seems like a good way to... ramp into Karn and lock people out of the game. Yeah, opponent empties their hand from all their card draw. But Shifting Ceratops, that really got us good. The Shifting Ceratops is insane. Maybe we need Transmogrifying Wand. More lands. Opponent blocks 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright. Pass the turn. Ugh. Mega Wolf. Like, Ambusher's doing great, but the Shalai. Nissa. So much mana we can't stop it. Well. Syncopate for all we got. Not that it saves us. Connie? I think I could say Connie. Oh, Shifting Ceratops. Good God. Opponent lets it go. Interesting. Is there any way to jank them out? I'm not seeing it. Huh. I was in another room. The ley line is there because it misread you. I mean, this is game 1, though. They're just straight up main decking it. And Leyline doesn't actually even stop you from stealing creatures. Yeah, alright. Sure. Sure. Yeah, we gotta get rid of even the last Mu Yangling. Mu Yangling, it's cute, and I really like the idea of it, but it's just... maybe she's as bad as she looks. During spoiler season, I thought she looked pretty bad, and it might be that she just actually is pretty bad. Yeah, Leyline, but is that worth a card, though? I wonder if it's actually worth a card to stop, like, in your main deck. I can see it in your sideboard, but is it worth a card in your main deck to maybe run into mono red or something? I really want her to be good, but it just hasn't worked out that way in practice. Well, that's got to go to the bottom. We need lands. Deshars, welcome to the fishbowl. That's a 5-drop. Thank you for your subscription. That's a 4-drop. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. I'll pass the turn. Opponent. Well, I guess we get something on the battlefield. Please a land. Please a land. Alright, that's a land. Well, now we gotta hope there's no Ceratops. We can counter things, but we can't counter Ceratops. Seraph Demir Mastermind, welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, I can see, maybe it's just a frustration thing. Someone tired of getting burnt out and tired of getting thought erasured. I don't know if the meta leans enough in that direction, though, to make it, like, a competitive choice. Yeah, that opt was key. Like, that opt really helps smooth things out. Nissa. Well, counter that as well. Opt to the bottom. We would like to just hit a land, I think, mostly. Essence Scatter. Well, alright. Hopefully our opponent's on the creature plan and not the planeswalker plan. Yeah, the hair is down, Sarav. The chat talked me into it. Well, that's a Nissa. Huh. Alright. Untaps the land. Please attack. Please attack. Ooh, alright. Well, this actually works out fine. Ambusher. Eat your land, kill your Nissa? Oh, that was awesome! That went better than we could have imagined. Like, that's the dream. We got them. I told you! I told you, Ambusher, it's a 4-mana mana, it's the 4-drop mana tithe. No one expects it. No one expects it. Thank you, Jenner Cohen. Prison Realm. Yeah. Keep our wolf alive. And opponent's done! And that was pretty impressive. That was where the deck felt really good. Get down the threats, make some wolves, beat down, do a little Tepui. Yeah, the wolf is very strong. Tashev for the 6th month. Welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Ooh. We countered, yeah, but the surveil for, man, maybe that was wrong. Surveilling for land seems helpful there. All right, run it back. Yeah, that was pretty good. Maybe just let them take the wolf and -3 with Vivian. Not that it matters since they conceded. Yeah. Yeah, that felt good. That was our deck feeling good. And this is our deck having a surprisingly functional looking hand. Like this hand seems reasonable. Pretty decent, I would say. And our opponent's mulliganing. Maybe the Magic Gods, the tide is turned, perhaps. Temple of Mystery. Trickster to the bottom. We want to get to our 4-drops. The Night Pack Ambusher Biogenic Ooze deck, mono green tokens. Ew. Mono green tokens could be pretty spicy. Well, land go. Well, let's see what our opponent has. Come on, land for Frilled Mystic on time. Ugh. Alright, Ceratops. Well, run out the Cutthroat. Forest. No attacks. Ugh. Shifty! Shifty's back. Yeah, Parallel Lives would be pretty good. Opponent, combat. Gets in. Yeah, can't do anything about it. Down to 15. And untap land. Nissa. Well, syncopate Nissa. That is not part of the plan. And then opt into a beautiful land. Ooh, that's not a beautiful land. That's a frilled mystic. Land. Haha, that is a land. All right, life is reasonable. Life is reasonable. Go to combat. Get in. Hit our opponent. Down to 14. Cutthroat going off past the turd. And Hope is back. We have Hope again. I mean, I think Ceratops is a strong card. It's mostly good against decks that are mono blue. So I feel like it's a strong card, but I think it's a fair card. Opponent gets in with Ceratops. Sure. Hits us. 10. Passes. Well, Ambusher. Grow the Cutthroat. Untap. Go to combat. Get in with Cutthroat. Up to 5-4. Our 2-drop continuing to go. Opponent takes their beads. Down to 9, and I think we got him. I think what we needed to do was cut the Muyang Lings. That was basically it. Is there an argument to siding in Shifty here to trade with theirs and to be immune to theft? Maybe. Opponent, combat, attacks. Yeah, I mean, trade it off. We do have the Night Push Ambushers, but I can't see an argument for bringing in Ceratops. Getting Shifty. Yeah, I can see the argument. Yeah, we're gonna counter that. Frilled Mystic. Counter it. And opponent's done! And okay, that was more like it. I was afraid we were not gonna win at all, but we got there. We had to cut the Muyang Lings, and I feel like we should probably still cut the last one, but that's all it took. Apparently those Muyang Lings in the mana were messing us up, and the op suggestion was good. That was good. All right, let's steal a page from Juza and bring in some entrancing melodies as well. So we have a bit of actual removal. Seems wise. All right, let's see if we get in another match or two before Super League takes over. Cut MU Essence Scatter for Growth Spirals. I don't know. I feel like we do need some counters. Yeah, that definitely made the deck a lot better. Hey, thank you, Farda. Why no Veil of Subber? I guess I don't have an answer for that. I don't know. I don't think we're trying to like protect anything in specific, and blue-black isn't super high in the meta, so I think that's more of a metagame card, and I'm just not sure the meta is in a place where we need it, especially when we have all of our counters and such. Why cut the Ether Gust against the Ceratops there? I just didn't bring in the Ether Gust. Didn't actually cut it, but the main reason was we already have... so the main reason, I think, is our opponent's deck didn't appear to have very many targets. We saw Nissa and Ceratops. Maybe that's enough to make it worth it. But without any red floating around, there's like kind of a big risk of it rotting in our hand. And I wasn't convinced they were playing a ton of... copies of Ceratops anyway. I think the tide might have turned. The magic gods are smiling upon us. Growth Spiral lets you maybe play Dream Eater. Yeah, maybe Growth Spiral is worth it. We're not really a ramp deck, but maybe... we don't want to discard a hand size, so let's Trickster. Not the highest value Trickster. Ooh, we drew the land anyway. And now this is a deck, it wants to be ahead. It wants to be on the front foot. And this is where the deck, like, this feels pretty unbeatable. Like, I'm not sure how our opponent is going to come back from this already. Like, that's how good this feels. So, Sinister Sabotage. Counter that. Grow our Cutthroat. Spiraling out of control. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's right or not. I could definitely be wrong, but that was my thinking. The deck looks great, but I think Essence Scatter should go for Unwind, Wizard's Retort, or even Blink of an Eye. I was wondering about the Pirate counter spell. If that might be worth it. Well, get in with Cutthroat. Because we do have a couple of pirates, so we could play the pirate, like, Super Mana League thing. That might work. Yes, tonight is Super League night. So we got to end the stream a bit early, in like a half hour or so. So I could jump over for Super League. No, Lookout's Dispersal. Yeah, Lookout's Dispersal, I think. Because we would be able to cast it cheaply a decent percentage of the time. I'll keep the counters going. Grow the Cutthroat. That's a green source. That's what we need for Night Pack. Opponent, land untapped. Thought Erasure. Alright, opponent resolve something. Takes a Syncopate. Well, play the land. Go attacking. Opponent blocks. Pass the turn. What does our opponent have? That's the question. Come on. Ambusher. Opponent. They might have Nicole Bolas, but it's not that good here. I was running 2 Storm Tamer and Dispersal Falgray. That could make sense. Do you know when your Super League match is? Or at least know if it's earlier or later in the stream? Huh. Alright. Well, Ambusher. Temple of Mystery. These Essence Scatters are not looking good here. Opponent blocks. We get in for 6. Ugh. Yeah, they might have got us. They might have got us with Drakenseth of all things. Opponent. Yeah. There is not enough. Boy. Well, this thing is really expensive and really easy to disrupt, but if it starts attacking, that's pretty good. And our opponent. Fair enough. Well, Essence Scatter not looking good in that one. Not looking good at all. What's up, Pulfer? How are you tonight? Okay, so opponent's playing Reanimator, apparently. Huh. So I guess we go down Essence Scatters, which felt really bad. Go up Ether Gust, which can deal with the dragon, I guess. Ugh. And maybe just try it like that. I guess Unsummon also deals with it. Alright. Drakenseth is what happens when Shivan Dragon goes to the gym. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, if Drakenseth, if you'd attack with it, it's strong. Teak, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Why Essence Scatter over Essence Capture? The double blue on Essence Capture is actually pretty hard. That's the biggest reason. Essence Scatter is just a lot more castable. Look like a lion. Well, thank you. How are you doing against Teferis? We haven't actually played against Teferis. We've played against a bunch of random stuff. I don't know. I like the idea of this deck, and I feel like it's greatly improved since we made some updates. Maybe it'll be good. Well, hopefully we find some more blue mana. This is a hand that seems like it can stop our opponent's reanimation if we hit more blue mana. People sleep on adding Sentinel Totem. Well, that's blue mana. Slow blue mana. I don't think we want another Ether Gust. Pass the turn. People sleep on adding Sentinel Totem to the board, allowing Reanimator to be good. Yeah, I think it's more that... I think that's true. But I think it's also that no one really plays Reanimator, so... there isn't as much of a reason. There's definitely plenty of graveyard hate in the format. Like, if this deck became popular, then you could always play Leyline of the Void or a bunch of different options, which would be pretty good answers to it. Well, again, it was Spectral Sailor and our opponent. The clock is on-ish. Opponent, land. Tombbound Lich. Getting their loot on. There's the Drakuseth. Well, Hinterland Harbor. Go to combat. Attack. And pass the turn. This Lich is kind of good. We don't want him looting all the time. Should play Quench over Essence Scatter. Might be worth considering. Command the Dreadhorde is definitely still seeing play. Well, tap down the Lich. Another one. All right, opponent's on the Lich plan. That's going to be a lot of looting to find what they need. And yeah, all right. I don't think we can syncopate it because we gotta be able to stop their bigger plays. But I'm a little concerned about the amount of looting our opponent has. Well, play a land. Go to combat. Get in with Sailor. Opponent down to 70. Pass the turn. Oh, yeah, Reanimator's... I don't even know if it would be a tier. I would consider Reanimator a jank brew at this point. I don't think I've seen any results from Reanimator at all. But who knows what it could develop into. I think it's unlikely to ever really be a top tier deck just because if it ever did become popular, there's enough graveyard hate to take it down. Do you think that Modern is a little more open for brewers to play with the banning? How badly do we need this Spectral Sailor? Yeah, alright. Oh, yeah, this isn't good. Not really. Like, Modern is Modern. You can still play fun, different decks. That's still a thing you could do, but I don't think, like, getting rid of Hogak gets rid of the most popular turn 2 deck in the format, I guess. But there's still a ton of broken decks in the format. So, while I think the answer is sort of, in reality, I think Modern is still more or less as busted as it was before. We could have activated Sailor, but then we would have been completely shields down, and if they reanimate Drakuseth, that pretty much ends the game. Alright, well, there's the Duress. Take Syncopate. Shard, of course. Plays a land. Alright, well. Yeah, this is a straight-up Reanimator deck, and it's working out in this case. Potter just drew all the discard, and we have no answers left. Oh, there's some turn 1 decks floating around to some extent. Like, Neobrand is probably the biggest one. Potter gets in, hits us. 18. Hey, what's up, Hit It, High Tech? How are you today? Opponent, discards. Well, Spectral Sailor. Draw a card. Untap. Go to combat. I think, do we have to kill this? Well, I guess our opponent gets to keep looting. I'm not happy that our opponent gets to keep looting, but I think that's what we gotta do. Get in, hit our opponent down to 15, breeding pool, untapped, pass the turn, opponent untaps. Is there any way I can send a deck list for you to try out? Yeah, I mean, I would love to look at it. I can't promise that we'll end up playing it, but we could. You can send it to me in the chat if you want. Just send a link, or you can email me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Thank you, Danochrome. Yeah, Neobrand is broken. I'm pretty sure it will end up getting banned. All right, one more match, and then we're gonna have to wrap it up for. For Team Modern Super League. Yeah, maybe we'll have to try Reanimator at sometime. Until people start playing Graveyard Hate, maybe there's a chance. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's not a ton of instant speed removal. It does feel a little risky that you're just going to get blown out by a removal spell. And in our defense, our opponent had to have discard, negate to even resolve their thing. So they had to have a million pieces. Hey, thanks, Gaming Viking. Wait, how does Pact of Negation? Oh, you probably mean Force of Negation. I expect that it'll end up being banned. I don't think it's a healthy. I mean, I don't think it's a healthy deck for the format to exist. And Force of Negation can only be played by blue decks, right? So I think that, like, while in theory that's an answer, at the same time you risk, like, turning Modern into Legacy, essentially, where like, sure, you could beat all the unfair decks, but 75% of decks are Force of Will Brainstorm decks. A little cheeky. Like, you'd play any Jake you want as long as it's Brainstorm, Force of Will, Ponder, whatever. Like, as long as you have that shell, you can play whatever jank you want. A little cheeky. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Do you think that with Hogak Ban and Force of Negation, Delver is viable again? I mean, it might be. It seems more viable than it was before those things. Well, Moon Yangling wasn't good for us, but it might be good for our opponent. So I guess we should counter it. Hinterland Harbor, go. I just want to show and tell in Modern. Oh, no. Really, Samurai? That does not seem like it would be fun for Modern. What's your feeling on the effect of London Mulligan in Modern? So we do this. Opponent counters, draws a card. I mean, we gotta try. Man, we played Mono Blue a lot. Is Mono Blue a thing again? Come on. Have a handful of essence captures. Alright, they got the counter. So here comes the card draw. Yeah, this deck might be... Yeah, the problem is we need multiple ways of trying to get rid of Curious Obsession. So by countering it, that's attempt number 1. Now, attempt number 2 can be trying to Merfolk Trickster, although I've played against Mono Blue enough to know that there's probably like 3.5 counters out of the 5 cards in their hand, so my hopes are not super high. Trickster. Jeff Zombie Jesus for the 4th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber, Pwned Ups. .46 metric counters. That sounds about right. Oh yeah, I think you're right. I mean, our record has gotten better since we fixed the deck, but we haven't. Yeah, there it is. Opponent hits it again. Yeah, I mean, so what's the deck that you're going to be most excited to have rotate? That's a good question. I'm actually not sure. What is the deck that's like most annoying to you in Standard? All right, so we get to try this again. Take 3. Did you hit another counter? If they opt into a counter 2 turns in a row, to the bottom. Huh. Does it resolve? Okay. We killed a Curious Obsession! Esper, Golgari Explorer, Esper, Mono Blue, Teferi and Shade Whirler. There is Tempestion. Well, we dealt with a thing. Tempestion is an issue. Well, pass the turn. Bone it. Untaps. Do you think that Bridgevine could change Bridge with other things? I think there could be a Hogak Bridge from below deck, but there isn't really a replacement way to make the same combo. There's nothing that actually does the combo the same. Okay. Opt. Spectral Sailor to the bottom. Alright, we'll scoop it up. Yeah, if you ask me right now, I would say Mono Blue. I think Mono Blue would be the answer if Mono Blue was more heavily played. I guess the only thing that makes it maybe not the answer is it hasn't been as heavily played, but good lord, is it an obnoxious deck. I mean, Esper is, like, Teferi is annoying. I don't think Esper is annoying, but Wizards has pushed things pretty far with some of their Teferis. Possibly too far with some of their Teferis. So that is another possibility. Rainbow Cavalier Tribal, that could be fun. Hogak is still just a beater and a regular dredge 8/8. Yeah, so I think Hogak and maybe even some sort of Vengevine deck can exist, but it's not going to be winning. It's not going to be winning on turn 2 essentially without having Bridge from below. So it does make it a little bit fairer. Well, land to go. Terramander. Alright, well, Spectral Sailor. I wonder, this deck, it might just be bad. It might just be bad Mono Blue. It's cute and cool Mono Blue, and we get to play sweet cards, but this is the second time out of like 5 matches we've played Mono Blue, and it feels like we don't have a super realistic shot against it, which is a bit annoying. But our deck survives rotation, so maybe after Mono Blue rotates, this will move up in the rankings. Nexus decks are pretty terrible to watch. I would agree with that. Well, if we draw a green source, we could try to get Shifty, and Shifty is a real clock. Like, that's a real Magic card. It can't be countered, they can't target it. Well, this isn't the ideal way to do this, but we can't let this resolve, so opponent pays. So now we... Alright, it took 2 cards, but our opponent would have gained more than 2 cards. Oh, come on, Greed Source for Shifty. Okay, if they have won, Shifting Ceratops. Actually, no attacks. So we have Ceratops for next turn. It doesn't have haste. POTUS has Nice. They feel their dreams being crushed under the dinosaurs. Wasn't Ceratops the dinosaur at Land Before Time? I used to like that movie when I was a kid. Sarah? Was Sarah the Ceratops? No. I just realized that. Was it really Sarah the Ceratops? That can't be right. That's so cheesy. Get him with Shifty. Was it really Sarah the I watched that movie my entire childhood, and I never, until right this second, I never realized that's what they were doing. Spectral Sailor. Oh, okay, Sarah the Triceratops. I guess that makes it a little better. Yeah, let's counter this. We just want to get stuff on the board. I mean, I think we're winning the race, thanks to Sarah here. Yeah, Land Before Time was sad, you're right. The mother dinosaur. They didn't all, it wasn't like Bronte the Brontosaur, right? Didn't they? Littlefoot. Okay, Littlefoot. I don't remember the rest of the names. Petrie? Was it Petrie? Like a Petri dish? What was the little squawky one? Why are we talking about this? 3-Horde, yes. That sounds right. Littlefoot. What was the little bird one? That's probably actually one of the Disney movies that I have watched the most, I think. This is interesting. Well, bounce Tempest shit. Go to combat. All attack. Opponent can't... If they take it all, they are going to lose. Is it not a Disney movie? Oh. Huh. It's been a long time. I was a little kid. Yeah, pterodactyl. That's right. Pterodactyl. Yeah, oh, like Pteramander. Oh man, we have Sarah versus Petrie in Magic right now. It's happening. Opponent needed to block there because now they're dead to Sarah. Oh, opponent. Universal Studios. All right. I don't know. When you're a little kid, all cartoons are Disney movies. That's oh yeah, Ducky. Yeah. Ducky was a good one. I remember that. She said like yup yup yup. When you're a little kid, I think all animated movies are Disney movies. I think. If we get wanded this turn, all right, opponent Tempest Shin. Sure, we don't care. That means there's no wand. Opponent loses their Curious Obsession, and Sarah. You gonna put an end to this? Can this gain Vigilance? It cannot. All right. Well, Sarah, up to you. Shifty. Get it. Hit our opponent. For exactly 5 points of damage, and our Shifting Ceratops from the sideboard. Getting the job done. All right, one more to go. We're not playing a Dino deck. We just have some Ceratopses in our sideboard, which is our best way to beat Mono Blue. Also can be good against control decks. The little girl that voiced Ducky was murdered by... Oh my goodness. That's dark. I'm glad I didn't know that when I was a little kid. That probably would have ruined Land Before Time for me. That's really sad and dark. Yeah, I'm going to be worried about Wand every time I play Mono Blue, ever since that that last person got us with it. The artifact from M19 that makes bats can replace Bridge from Below. The only downside is, doesn't make zombies. I mean, the other downside is, Bridge from Below, you just put it in your graveyard and it works. Desecrated Tomb, I think it is. Desecrated Tomb actually has to be cast for 3 mana. Like Dr. Hibbard. Okay. I never really thought of that, but I'll take that as a compliment. Dr. Hibbard was a decent Simpsons character. Well, we need one more land to get Shifty. Opponent Ops. Sure. Can Shifty take it down again? Put it to the bottom. Untaps. Are we getting X casual decks for Y this expansion? We are! It is coming out... It is coming out this very weekend. So, yeah, with the articles, usually pre-release is EV, and then on release weekend is the 20 under 30s. So, yeah. Coming this Sunday. It's a little bit weird with rotation, so I'm trying to do mostly, along with like the M20 only decks, trying to do mostly a lot of rotation-proof decks. There will be a few, it's broken down into 3 sections, but there will be a few that are just standard decks, but trying to focus primarily on rotation-proof decks. Well, we gotta try. I don't think Shifty's gonna be fast enough here. Opponent gets in, hits us. Draws a card, gains some life. Siren Storm Tamer. Well, Shifty it is, but opponent's drawing cards. I'm not sure Shifty is enough. Do you know if when the commander decks might be announced? I would expect the beginning of August. I believe they released the end of August, so that would be my expectation, is sometime in August they'll probably be announced. Mu Yang Ling for our opponent.
Many have challenged me over the ages. None have prevailed.
And
Learn some respect.
alright. Well, play an island. But our opponent's going to be able to make a 4/4 flyer. Untaps. Oh, yeah. It's not going to work with the Storm Tamer out. Opponent, combat. Well, give this reach. Can we block? There we go. Block that. Ugh. It's slightly too big because of that essence capture for us to actually kill it. Boat it. Yeah, we did give it reach. Mu Yangling makes a 4/4.
Respect nature, and it will offer assistance.
Well, Frilled Mystic. Counters Tempest shit. We remain slightly alive. The Storm Tamer's bad. The Storm Tamer's ruining everything. Another land. Yeah, Siren's good. Well, Siren Storm Tamer counters everything that we want to do. Is it worth trading Entrancing Melody for Siren Storm Tamer? and then we have to block here, so we're going to 3. And Mu Yang Ling's still around. Yeah, I mean, I guess we gotta... This opens up, like, another Entrancing Melody as a... Yes, confirm 0, thank you. This opens up Entrancing Melody Part 2 as a potential draw. Yeah, opponent's X. I mean, you can't Spell Pierce the Siren Storm Tamer. That's the card that's fizzling all this, is sitting on the battlefield. Pass the turn. We could draw, like, there's unsummons. Opponent takes up. Yeah. Boy. Alright. And that looks like the end. I mean, we'll give it one more draw, but hard to imagine it working out here. Reach. We were so close. So close. Well, this was rough. I forgot how much I disliked Mono Blue, but it's all rushing back to me now. Opponent passes, we untap, we draw a forest, and that is the game, and that was a rough one. Well, this deck was not as good as I hoped, although I think there was a combination of running bad and... So the build started out definitely rough around the edges. I think the changes to add ops and make the mana more consistent definitely improved it. But still didn't show up in the record necessarily. So I think Simic Flash is definitely sweet, but gonna need some more work before it's ready to actually compete. But I think that brings us to the end for tonight. What's the point? At what point do you admit that a brew is worse than something else in the format? I mean, I guess it depends on the brew, and depends on what you're comparing it to. I don't think a stream's length sample size is really all that meaningful. So I think you get a sense of like how the deck feels, but playing like 5 matches with a deck, it's very possible to 5-0 with a deck that is bad, or to 0-5 with a deck that is good over a 5-match sample size. So, yeah, the kids are starving tonight, but maybe they'll get a chance to eat something at Team Modern Super League, which is coming up in just a minute. I'm going to have to run here really quick. I have put the finishing touch yet by a Johnny Life Gain deck. Can you take a look? Offer suggestions. Ooh, that looks fun. It seems like you got a lot of the best life gain payoffs. Johnny, definitely a good addition. Good life gain stuff, good removal. I don't know about Nightmare's Thirst. I think that you might want a removal spell that doesn't depend on life gain. A little bit hit or miss if you don't manage to gain life. Not that you can't play a copy or two, but I think you probably want a non-conditional removal spell as well. But otherwise, looks like a fun life gain deck. I like it. Yeah, so Team Modern Super League is streamed at twitch.tv/magic, the official Wizards channel. I'll also try to host it here, but all right, we got to do our wrap up quick because Super League is going to be starting in like 10 minutes. Yeah, quick reminders, a little shorter than normal today, but we'll be back on Thursday, of course, with another one. No Super League then. So reminders, YouTube channel, tons of stuff coming up against the odds. Finally check it out, Yarok tomorrow. Keep it out for that. Replay YouTube, if you want to look back at our Simic Flash stream or any of our old streams, you can find it there. The sponsor of our stream tonight is Card Kingdom. So if you need some sweet new cards from Corset 2020 and want to pick up a Saffron Olive sticker, get them over at Card Kingdom. Make a note that you want the sticker in your order note. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Most importantly, thank you to all of you for hanging out. It is always fun, whether our deck does good or bad. We always have a good time, or at least I hope you all have a good time. I always have a good time, whether we go 4-1 or we go 1-4. So anyway, everyone, sorry to run early tonight, but I will be back shortly in like less than a half hour, around a half hour, to play some Team Modern Super League with Pleasant Kenobi, probably better known as Vince, Corbin Hostler, Caleb D. So it's going to be fun. So anyway, everyone, I love y'all. Check out the Super League if you're interested. Check out the YouTube channel. We'll be back on Thursday for more streaming action. So until then, have a wonderful middle of the week. And yeah, I will see you soon.